Hello everyone, this is Polyworld, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Before we get to the proper video, I'd just like to take a moment to talk about how dumb and stupid the AI inspiration stuff is. Though sometimes it does have hopes and dreams, because, man, I would love for Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts to have an update, because, you know, that's never happening again. And I would also love to have rubber duckies, but that's never happening either unless I figure out how to mod it. I can answer this one though. Wooden warship would not stand a chance. There's just no way to make that one work realistically. Submarines, I don't want to talk about because I don't like submarines. Cursed ship that I would like to know about this cursed ship, but unfortunately I don't know anything about a cursed ship like that. Maybe I should make up something. Let me know if you want me to make up something about this later, because I will. I will make up the most silly of story. And that one's for sci-fi stuff, and we're not doing sci-fi stuff today. But yeah, I like to refresh this once in a blue moon just to see how dumb and stupid it gets, and it never fails. It never fails. All right, quick, back to the game, and today we fight the Russians. And this is going to be an interesting fight because I don't know how well this is going to go or not go. We have a lot to do with a fleet that's not particularly great at doing it. We have a bunch of 7s. And only one ship that has guns bigger than 7-inch. We do have a bunch of 5s, though. And some 4s. We might be able to do something. We'll see what happens. Alright, Russia, let's see what you're packing. Okay, here we are. Let's take a quick second. You know, I have never looked at one of these things closely. Not the worst design in the world. Where is your torpedo? Is it right there? Is that what I'm looking at? Torpedo? Okay, we got 2 singles. 2 singles. Oh, excuse me. I have 2 doubles and 1 single. I am dumb today. I'm very dumb today. Let's take a look. Come on. Come on. Damn it. There we go. Beautiful. Now, what am I gonna do? 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 First, let's have you join up with that. You join up with that. You're another light cruiser, so let's have you join up with the other light cruiser. And you can... Oh. I screwed up. Okay. Hang on a second. I'll fix this. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's just you, right? We're not grabbing... Okay. I will fix this quick and then I will let you know if we find them. Because I'm going to just send the destroyers ahead with all their ridiculous speed. Alright. Found some of them. Okay. I got the whole thing. What I'm going to do is detach all of them. Make sure their void off change off is not active on any of them. And we're going to just do a crazy run and gun. I don't want to have anyone accidentally slow down from a lucky shot. So that's what we'll do. You're going to go this way. You're going to go this way. You're going to go that way. You're going to go that way. You're gonna go that way. And you're also gonna go that way. Times 5, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can... see if we can get some torpedoes going. Originally I was gonna do just a thing, but let's just aggressively fire our torpedoes. There we go. Let's have you turn and get out of there. Launch your torpedoes. Let's have you turn around this way. You can head back. We're gonna probably lose some destroyers, that's fine. Did you launch your torpedoes? Yes, you can get out of there. You... let's have you move to get out. Oh yeah, I think this will work. All right. Let's very slowly go this way and slowly go this way. What is these cruisers' cruising speed? 8 knots. Wow. Okay. In that case, we're going to drop you down to 11.1 so you can fight at a slight distance. And we'll just do our best. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do this. Launch your torpedoes, go home. Alright, we did some damage. We caused some chaos. Let's just head back. I don't think that guy's gonna make it, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to tell him to go home. We got some chaos. We got our money's worth out of them. I'm okay with this. Now we just gotta do the rest with our killer cruisers and our Dreadnought. Thank you, Japan, for your patronage. I will be sure to give you a item review later down the road. I'll be surprised if any of those destroyers make it to the end of the campaign, because I'm going to be very fast and loose with them. Go. How fast are their destroyers? 27 knots, much more manageable. $17 knots, that's fine. Up a good speed. Quick comparison check. How much is one of their destroyers? 3 million versus one of these. 10 million, okay. So, killer cruisers are not as cheap as I thought they were, but they are still cheap enough that I think I'm going to get my money's worth out of each one. Let's do a little slight turning this way. Okay. And how much is one of these cruisers? 11 million. I think he did a good enough job with that. Alright. Alright, killer cruisers, just keep the destroyers away from the Dreadnought. I think we'll be okay-ish. Getting a little close, though. I don't think I put any torpedoes on the killer cruisers, did I? I did not. Okay. I'm okay with that. Ooh, flash fire. Good, good. ×5 for more DACA. There we go. This will be a good amount of damage for Russia by the end of this. We just got to make sure we don't lose too many of our ships. Let's turn away. Good, 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 good. Keep doing damage. Let's go ahead and drop these. I was gonna say drop them down to 11, but it looks like they are gonna be on the low end anyways. That's fine with me. Go. Shoot that thing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. And now you're supposed to shoot the thing. You, specifically you can shoot that. You shoot that. You can shoot that. You can shoot that. Actually, I changed my mind. Shoot that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna have you alt fire on that thing. Let's get as much carnage as we can before we lose our cruisers, because some of these are not gonna make it. I just believe that some of our killer cruisers are not gonna make it. So let's get as much damage as we can before we start losing them. Good shot. You're shooting at, you're shooting at that, you're shooting at that. ×5. There we go. Let's get some good damage on that cruiser. Go. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We do have one light cruiser over there that's still a problem, but I can ignore him for now. How much armor do these things have? Not a lot. Good, good, good. Keep firing. Oh, we lost one. Probably gonna lose Nibio the next. That's fine. I don't like that thing being there, so take care of it. Actually, let's have you focus that and alt fire on that. There we go. Now I feel better. I think the killer cruisers are having a pretty good first battle. They're kind of holding their own. Granted, these are not great heavy cruisers, but all in all, they're not doing bad. That thing quick. Because this light cruiser will be a problem later if it's got torpedoes, which it does have. Let's turn away from that. Just in case it gets ideas. Good. Ooh, light cruisers are taking a bit of a beating, but they are giving back what for? Good start. You know what? Get him. Okay, that's not what I meant by get him, but I'll take it. Who are you fighting? Get this guy. Okay. Battleship. Turn around. I'm surprised that thing is still... Or I was about to say, I'm surprised that thing is still floating. Okay, Vanguard heavy cruisers, not heavy cruisers, but light cruisers are not doing great. Let's go ahead and detach and detach. Dang it, I could have swore I detached you. Detach, okay. Let's see. Okay, those two are done for. This one's not in terrible shape, but it has not a lot of engine power. About to say, who's fighting over here? But then this guy's fighting over here, and he's done. Okay. Really, the angle is bad. Is the list that bad? Is that what it is? Yes. Okay. Who is shooting me from over? You. I gotta turn around anyways. Might as well do it. Specifically you. Take care of that guy. Yes, yes. Subpar strategy. Ooh, that sounded like it had a good hit. Oh, that was a good hit. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I think I'm coming out of this fight on top. It's not going to be a great victory, but I think it's going to be a good one. Good enough one. There we go. Boyarin. Boyarin, you don't want to be afloat anymore. You wish to be at the bottom of the ocean. You would like the nice, cozy, comfy waterbed. Go to sleep. There we go. surprised you have any life left in you. I swear you guys can go faster now. There we go. Speed up. Good, good. The angle shouldn't be bad anymore. You should be able to get some guns on that thing. Get him, baby Dreadnought. Get him. What's the matter, baby? I believe in you. Go. Go. Okay then. Just you. What happens if I heavy shoot? There we go. Apparently that's fine. Go. Anything else? Any other problems? That's what I thought. Okay. Oh, I see smoke on the horizon. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Let's detach you. Get a void off, change off. Go. Anything else? Okay. So we have 2 heavy cruisers left and whatever's over in the distance. I can work with that. I can work with that. I just need to fill this thing up with holes. Go, 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 go! Sink, I dare say, sink. And then there was one. I have you guys cut him off at the pass. Unless it wants to disappear in the horizon, I wouldn't stop it. I wouldn't stop it. That's what you want him to do. I'm sure we all have better things we could be doing. Go! Smoke! Ooh, will you let me in the battle? I'll end the battle. Supposedly, everyone's lost sight of everyone. Yay! Not as good of a victory as some of our victories against Japan, but I can work with this. This works good. This worked good. Britain wants to be an ally. I'm okay with that. I've beaten up Russia enough that I'm okay with being at peace with them. That's not good. I'm not too worried about that one. And we got Turkey. Heck yeah. What do we have in the Black Sea? Is there anything worth taking in the Black Sea? I forget how big some of these ports are. I don't think I have a big enough fleet to really get any of those right now. Because this guy's... Oh, maybe. Maybe. Let's go to the Black Sea and see what we got. Maybe there's enough there to do something. This fleet's a little hurt. But that's fine. That's all repairing. I'm going to suspend you for a bit so I can get all my repairs done. I want to be able to get my proto-dreadnoughts out, because those will be a good fight to see. How are we doing over here? We are pretty close. We'll arrive in 2 turns, supposedly. I don't think it'll be enough to get Peru, though. Soviet Union, you get 1 chance. Go to peace with me, or I start taking things. America. I can't do anything until next turn, anyways. Heck yeah, peace. Alright. What do we want to take? Do you have any battleships? I have a feeling you don't, but I'm going to look anyways just to find out. I'm not seeing any... Oh, wait. I'll take those. Yay. Heck yeah, 2 more battleships. Alright. Is it possible to get Peru in time? I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to go up and go for Mexico. How much is in Southwest Mexico? I think there's enough I can get there. How many turns will it take me? 2 turns. I'm okay with that. America! I want southern Mexico. The Galapagos Islands? Where's that at? Galapagos! Galapagos! I don't see ya. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna get Peru in time if we were to try it. Alright. I want your Mexico. Give it to me. 18,000 tons. I have that definitely. Ooh. America's gonna try and get Southern Colombia. How well is that gonna work for you? Because I don't think it's gonna work that well. Okay. Yeah, 4 turns. I think we got this. I think we got this. And they... Okay, they got these ores. So I don't even have to worry about that. Haha, you have helped me, America. Alright, we got Southwest Mexico. I'm gonna quick see if we can get into the Caribbean. If we can't get into the Caribbean through the Panama, I don't know if it's worth trying to go. Yeah, that was what I was worried about. Okay. Don't think that's worth my time. Maybe we can get Alaska. How big is the anchorages around here? Big enough. Okay, let's get ourselves some northern stuff. Alright, America. I'm taking the Aleutians. It will be mine. You know what? I'll give you a chance, America. You have 1 turn to figure out if you want peace or not. If you don't want peace, I'm taking the rest of Alaska. That's all there is to it. Because the more points I have, the more of your 12 battleships I can take home with me. And I want to take them home with me. A lot. I would very much like your 12 battleships to become Italian battleships. For the Orc boys to have more big DACA. Oh, they decided to go for peace. I'm surprised by that. Okay. I have $87,000. Give me Texas. Ah ha ha ha. I have Battleship Texas now. We'll call it that. 25% chance? Heck yeah. 2 more battleships. I wanted your whole fleet, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to fight you. So, we won't do that. Okay, looking at our current politics, the person most likely to pick a fight with us next will be China, so we'll just kind of slowly get ready for that. Very slowly. For now, though, let's take a look at our... Let's see... Let's go with the Russian battleships first. Let's look at all the different ships and see what we got and see if we can update them. Okay, so far so good. Mark 2s? Mark 2s. Okay. I can work with that, but we're doing at least standard. Come on, we have some decency here. Triple expansion. Multiple expansion. There we go. Move from compound to Harvey armor. There we go. Pretty heavy on 4-weight. We're not doing that. Come on. We're better than that. We're better than that. Let's see if I can bring the balance up correctly before we run out of space. $11 inches of aft belt just to fix this. I mean, I suppose I could maybe do that. There we go. That'll make it a smidge happier. That'll make it a smidge happier. Bring that down to 7. Can I get that then? Nice. Reduced boilers. Anything else offhand? Honestly, I would like some more armor. 14.5? 14.5 I can work with. I can work with that. Alright, Smolensk 2s are done. And now let's look at the Kursyarge. Big Mamba Jambas. Are these 13s? Yes, they are 13.1s. Let's update them. Heck yeah. Okay, let's go from basic steam engine to multiple expansion steam engine. That already saves us some weight. Go from compound to Harvey. Save us some more weight. We already got standard. I would like maximum bulkheads, please. Okay, won't let me do that. Will it let me do this though? It will let me do that. Okay. Bit more beam. Stereoscopic. You've got to have a better funnel than that. Come on. Come on. Can we induce? Yes. Okay. I would like anti-flood, and I would like anti-torp. That might be a bit too much. Get an anti-torp then. Actually, let's get rid of the Citadel. I'll go to anti-torp one. Citadel is good, but I like anti-torp just a bit better. I think that's good enough. Good enough for me. Is there a way to make this a smidge more balanced? I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Okay. I can run with that. I can run with that. Now let's update these things. While we're at it, let's update the Dornbin, the Meteor, and the Salafin quick while we're at it too. Hang on a sec. Can I sneak one of these on there? Nope. I can do this though. Hang on, hang on. I have a plan. It's not a good plan. It's just a plan. We'll keep the 6. Actually, let's double the 6. Oh, hang on a second. What are you doing? You're looking the wrong way, buddy. There you go. Beautiful. Now, let's get some secondary guns. Alright, hang on. Hold on, you'll... There we go. Actually, nope, 4s turn into a proper turret, so we can't do that. I think that'll work good. Let's go from a basic steam engine to a multi-expansion. Good. Let's go from compound to Harvey. Let's get the anti-torp and the anti-flood. I want maximum bulkheads. We don't need spacious core standards. It's fine. Standard the ratios. Maximize the beam. Actually, hang on a second. If I maximize the beam, can I then get the 4s in there? No. No, I can't. Okay. That's what I thought. I can still work with this. Let's go with increased shells, though. Let's get stereoscopic. And... oh, I'm going the wrong way. 2. Okay. Let's go... do we have better funnels? We do. What do we got here? Two, 3. And let's induce. Beautiful. Alright. Anything else? I don't think we could do coal. No. Double bottom? Double bomb's too expensive. Too heavy. How about reinforced? Reinforced is too expensive, too heavy. Actually, no. Advanced hydraulics, yeah. Okay. Can I increase barrel length? I cannot. Okay. I think that's good enough for Dornbin. Look at him. He is cute. Look how cute he is. Just so adorable. Here's the Saladin. Let's get her all updated. Expansion. Let's move from Iron Plate to Harvey. Yeah, a second. Could I fit? Nope, you can't fit. But what I can do is that. Beautiful. And we'll probably just do the same thing with Salafin we did with the Dorban. Let's just get. Oh. There you go. And for secondaries, let's go with 3s. Beautiful. Expand the beam on that. Nice. I want maximum bulkheads. Get me the anti-flood. Get me that. And that. Increase shells though. Let's go with 17 inch. And let's get stereoscopic as well on that. Yeah, yep. Capped is fine. Hydraulic. Advanced hydraulic. Get the steam expansion. Let's just induce. Call it a day. And add a bunch of armor to it. Beautiful. Okay. Went too far. I think that's simple enough for Saladin. Alright, let's see what we can do with the meteor. Yep. It's not happy about it. Okay. Let's move you back. Actually, can I... No. Can I then do this? Maybe. Okay. What do we have for... Might be able to do that. Might be able to do that. Nice. Okay. Can I do the same on this side? I'm not holding my breath, but I'm hoping. Hopes and dreams, you know? Nope. Oh. Heck yeah. I'm not gonna argue with it. Let's do that. Let's go from Mickle Steel to Harvey. Increase the beam a bit. Get more quarters. Okay, so I have 94 tons to figure out where to go. There's some of that. Back where we started. Okay. Now we just need to... Oh. Now I went too far. And too far. There we go. I can work with that. I could work with that. Auxiliary? Too much. By just the tiniest smidge. Can I find it somewhere else? I can. Okay. I can work with this, so Meteor 2. Electric Boogaloo. Okay, we got almost everything except for the Salafins, because they are probably still on their way back. They're taking the long way. But our fleet should be in a pretty good spot. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you were enjoying. I don't know how long this episode will or will not be, but we'll find out soon. Looks like things will be spicy with China soon enough as well. So, look forward to that when we get to it. And how many battleships do you have, China? Because I want them. You have 12 battleships. Can I want them. I hope they're the lunchboxes. I love the lunchbox battleships you got. Well, let's find out next time. Have a good afternoon, evening, day, twilight, whatever it is. As long as it's a good one, we'll see you next time for more chicanery with Orkish Italy. Bye-bye.